younger with this starting. Now, both of these teams, again, played on this very floor on Tuesday. Kind of set up where you get the same team twice in 3 days. Angel Ken is the crew chief, Teresa Stuck the referee, and Ken Jones is the umpire. 11 seconds left on the shot clock.
The Mercury want to continue to play hard, but offensively, they want to create space. They want to make sure that they're getting downhill and getting good looks at the basket.
You know, one of the better defensive teams here in the league. You see the Amor with the pass deflection, still 11 seconds sitting on the shot clock. Phoenix trying to work to take it out from the baseline. Kalia Copper, birthday's tomorrow. We'll see what she can do. Too hard off the glass, and the rebound. Mack can't put it away. Fans will stand until the first bucket. The Washington Mystics, look at their defensive rating. 3rd best in the WNBA here this year. Shakira Austin, step-through move against a hawking Natasha Mack.
Natasha Mack, great defense on that possession. And I know the Mercury will want to continue with that tough defense.
And the basket won't count. Instead, a foul call against Kiki Iriafin. That's her first. All right, Mike, thank you very much. An opportunity here. Thanks for joining us, everyone watching the Golden State Valkyries take care of the Liberty. You've got the Mystics and the Mercury here from Mortgage Matchup Center. This is the 3rd and final meeting of this regular season with the legend Cynthia Cooper. I'm Lisa Byington. We have J.D. Dyer on the sideline here for us. And Coop, let's start with that, with the standings. I mean, with the Liberty dropping 1 to Golden State, that's a long 2 from Kalia Copper. There's an opportunity here for the Mystics to move up the standings. Both of those teams were tied with their records coming into tonight.
Well, what's so great about the standings, what's so great about the W this year is there's a lot of parity, and you're still fighting for playoff position. You are secured a place in the playoffs, but you are not secured a position. You have to continue to play hard.
Yeah, Phoenix Mercury have been eliminated from the playoffs, and the Mystics clinched. But Kalia Copper, you know what? She's got a birthday coming up tomorrow, turns 32 years old. And maybe she's going to have a big birthday celebration here tonight on the floor, the way she's starting out.
And the Mercury needs for Copper to have a good game and continue to be consistent, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, she's got all 6 points here to open up for Phoenix. A Mercury team that just lost DeWanna Bonner this week. Brought out her contract. Atlanta Dream just picked her up today off of waivers. Now DeWanna Bonner, a franchise legend, has a chance to play for in the postseason and possibly for a championship. Michaela Onyenwere driving and picks up the foul.
Shoot as well.
I thought she was shooting, but they're not calling it a shooting foul. Okay, so we'll take it out from the sideline instead. Here's Iriafin, defended by Mack. Chest to chest, goes right at her. Mack with the rebound.
Mack is showing the physicality that coach wants her to show right now in the paint and making life difficult for the bigs of the Mystics.
And Copper goes down. Onyenwere.
And so they're being very cautious early on in this game.
Player safety, of course, #1 concern. Sammy Whitcomb in the starting lineup. No Kelsey Plum. She's been scratched once again here tonight for the Phoenix Mercury. So Whitcomb in the starting lineup here for Phoenix again tonight. Citron post touch there to Iriafin, who walks.
Why? It's a trap.
Washington, one of the best teams attacking the paint. Kalia Copper, one of the best players here on the floor. It's Kalia Copper 8, everybody else nothing.
Copper has done a fantastic job with playing in movement. Right there, she got in movement, got a shot off over the bigs because she was in movement and was able to create space for her shot.
You know, I was curious to see how players like Kalia Copper, who steps in the passing lane all the way. It's two's world here tonight. Kalia Copper, what a start. The first 10 points of the night for anyone.
And that's what the Phoenix Mercury want to see. These fans want to see their team continue to fight.
Yeah, I mean, to your point, I thought that there might be kind of that fighting sort of response, right? You play the same Washington Mystics team on Tuesday. You lose by 10, but really it was not a very close game.
Yeah, Copper in the passing lane there, starting the fast break, easy bucket because you're playing defense.
Well, it's A.D. Dyer. What a start here for Copper. She's got the first 10 points.
Lisa, it's no shock because when speaking to her pre-game, you can see the intensity in her eyes and the way that Car actually addresses every game with that same level of intensity and keeping herself accountable. Individually, she might be onto what might be a historic season for her own, but you know, the way that she addresses the game, the way that she approaches the game, and the changes that she made in the game in this season and wanting to empower not only herself, but some of her younger teammates is a testament as to why she's still playing at the highest level and why she's representing Team USA in only a couple of weeks. Greatness is right in front of us.
Yeah, she only needs 5 points to get to 2,000 in terms of points with the Phoenix Mercury. She is now the fastest in Phoenix Mercury history to get to 2,000. Try to stop her tonight. All 12 points going to Ka.
And Kalia got that ball on the left side of the floor, penetrated all the way across to score over the outstretched arms of Lauren Betts.
And Kalia Copper getting to 2,000 Phoenix Mercury points in 103 career games. Cappy Pondexter did it in 104. Diana Taurasi in the same amount of time. Whitcomb, one triple sidestep, 3 on the way. Woo, the Phoenix Mercury are on fire here to start.
And right now it's 2-15. But I guarantee Sydney Johnson wants his young team to play through this adversity.
And Georgia Amor, a much-needed bucket. You figure the Mystics are going to have a response. Just when is it going to come?
Well, this is an opportunity. I think Coach Sydney, he wants this to be an opportunity for his young team to see some adversity and see how they react against that adversity.
Consistently shooting it this year. The rookie season, she's gone back-to-back key buckets here for the Mystics tonight. And she pokes it away, forces a turnover.
And what
WS and Kalia Copper and Sonia Citron are 2 of the best to do it here in the league.
And so many people think that you have to draw people over to your side. No, you just have to draw their attention, and it's going to open up your teammates.
You know what I would love is to go inside the game with some of the OGs, see how much Coop can draw the defense back in the day. Sonia Citron, she must have heard us talking about her. That's her first points.
Well, sometimes you're drawing and kicking if you're Sonia Citron, and sometimes we need you to knock down that 3-point shot.
Mystics on really nice response and a 9-0 run. Kalia Copper had the first 12 points. And this is our AWS Gravity League 26, Coop.
You know, and when we're talking to Coach Sydney Johnson, he really talked about knocking down that 3-point shot because of all the attention. Their bigs right there, Kiki, get on the inside. Teams want to pack that paint, so they have to knock down that 3-point shot.
Grosjean out to Maddie Westbell. Was a developmental player from the Chicago Sky and now has a standard contract here with the Mercury. Part of the Dewana Bonner changes here happening this week. You'll see some new faces for the Mercury playing here tonight. Lainey Hamilton directing traffic, 6 on the shot clock. The pull-up from 15 out, her first points.
I don't know if I can call her a veteran, but I know her teammates, and that calls her the veteran of the team, and that was a great veteran move there.
Yeah, Sydney Johnson had talked about bringing in a Benijah Lainey Hamilton, the value in particular. You can see her talking, right? But the value in particular she can bring is the playoffs. You know, she's won a championship with the Liberty. She's been there. She's done that. It's different, he said, when there's a direction, as you know, direction coming from the player, not always the coach's voices that you hear.
Well, yeah, you have to be that leader on the court. You have to be that coach on the court. And you have to plug in wherever the coach needs you to plug in. And that's what veterans like Lainey Hamilton can give to this Washington Mystics roster. keep that guard on your hip. There, she just stepped into her chest a little bit and created an offensive foul.
Alyssa Thomas trying to go at the rookie. Lauren Betts puts it up with her left hand, misses poorly. Betts with the rebound. These two teams trending in different directions here this year. We talk about the Mystics qualified for the playoffs. Mercury have been eliminated, and Ayayi coming over the WNBA draft. A lot of first-round picks last year and this season here for the Mystics, part of their success. Let's take a look at the upcoming WNBA national TV schedule tomorrow on ION, The Sun and the Fever. Come or visit the WNBA app. And just like that, the Mystics have taken their first lead thanks to a 15-0 run.
And that's exactly what Coach Sydney Johnson wants his team to learn. That, listen, I'm not going to bail you out with a timeout. I need you guys to work through this adversity.
And they certainly have. They started 0 for 6 from the floor. They haven't missed since. They've been a perfect 5 for 5. And Held is whistled for the foul.
Held.
Right, number 14 in the pros and number 44 in college, right?
Yeah.
There's stories to that. Did you ever like number 11? My number was 11.
I like to watch other people wear number 11.
Okay, that's fair enough. Kalia Copper, she has been something to watch tonight. Speaking of watching, 14 points, 14 of the first 17 here tonight for the Mercury.
And Kalia Copper has just done a terrific job with playing her game, not getting outside of herself, playing within her game and scoring.
And Betts from the elbow, Iriafin battling for it. Ayayi initiating things here for Phoenix on this possession. They got Held there in the corner. Very tall lineup here for Phoenix, a taller lineup. Lexi Held steps it back, 3 on the way, too strong. Citron trying to battle for it, and it sails out of play. Yeah, well, Kiki Iri midcourt, we'll get to that in a second, was getting double teamed. And a foul call to Betts, that's her first. But there's more to the 44 story here with the Kiki Iriafin.
Well, when Kiki was being recruited to USC, she wanted to wear her own number. She wanted to wear 44, but at USC, that number was already retired. So I got a call, two-time All-Star.
In 2 years in the league, her and Sonia Citron.
And this year helped her team make it to the playoffs.
That's right. Held with some tight defense against Citron. There is Shakira Austin floating to the hoop for 2. This is physical here in this first quarter. You kind of taking a peek at the officials, like you're going to let McMahon kind of bump me a little bit.